Live from American Bank Center on the Gulf Coast in Corpus Christi, Texas, this is the Wranglers Hockey Network, where tonight the Wranglers will take on the Corpus Christi IceRays for the fourth and final time this season. Hi everybody, Chiarenza here, and if tonight's matchup is anything like we saw last night, or even the previous two matchups at the Budweiser bullpen between these two clubs, we might be in for a big-time treat here tonight, as the Wranglers and the IceRays squaring up for the season series finale. Just 4 games on the year between these two clubs. They met 8 times last season, with the Wranglers winning 7 out of the 8, going 7-1 against the IceRays last season. Right now they have the 2-1 edge in the season series, and they look to head back up to the Texas Panhandle with another 2 points and a win in their pockets. Corpus Christi got a lot of help in net last night, as it was the Bryant Marks show for about 50% of the game, and then in the later half the Wranglers finally broke through, make that more about 2/3 of the game. Really, Bryant Marks stole the show. The Wranglers were peppering Corpus Christi with shots. They were out shooting the IceRays. I believe it was 31-15 after 2 periods of play, and Marks had shut the Wranglers down. And heading into the 3rd period, it was the IceRays won on a goal from Zakar Polshakov to give the IceRays the slimmest of margins in the edge going into the 3rd period, but the Wranglers, doing what they do best, found a way to break through in period 3. 2 big-time power play goals. First it was Roman Zapp evening us up at 1, and then Jack Ivey. I mean, who else would it be, scoring the game-winning goal to give the Wranglers the 2-1 victory. Connor McDonough also stood on his head. His performance cannot go unnoticed, as McDonough stopped 24 of 25 shots in the victory, and also broke a Wranglers franchise record. That's right, the Wranglers franchise record holder for single season wins is Connor McDonough. He now has 19 wins on the season. That is a franchise record. The record was previously held by Max Gutjahr, who had 18 wins a couple years back. McDonough has now shattered that record, playing in his 33rd game tonight. So in 32 games, McDonough shatters the record. It's been fabulous for the Wranglers this season. Had some big news earlier on in the week. Announced that he is going to play his college hockey at Lindenwood University. He's going to be playing D1 hockey, and it's well-deserved. Connor McDonough has been amazing for the Wranglers this season. You know who else has been amazing? Nolan Gagnon picked up an assist last night. He's among the league leaders in scoring among defensemen. Gagnon also, just yesterday, announced his commitment to go play at Alaska Anchorage for his college hockey. He'll also be playing Division I, and in the future his teammate is going to be the opposing goaltender in Corpus Christi, Bryant Marks. So go figure, their enemies on the ice here this weekend, but sometime in the not so distant future they're going to be teammates. That's one of just many storylines here this weekend. There's a lot of ties between the Wranglers and the IceRays, as Wranglers assistant coach Connor Yanni spent a couple of years here as a player, and as Wranglers head coach Ryan Anderson spent 1 season as an assistant behind the Corpus Christi bench, and Bryce Cooper is also a former IceRay. Put in his time with the IceRays last season, although now we're happy to see him in a Wrangler uniform. It's a wild matchup down south. Wranglers looking to come back home with 2 more standing points in their pocket, currently have control and sole possession of that 2nd place spot in the South Division. And for the Wranglers, it's just take care of business on the road and you'll be just fine, as a win here tonight would secure the Wranglers at 2nd place position heading back home, no matter what happens between Shreveport and El Paso here tonight. Wranglers enter the matchup with a record of 23-10-5-2, 53 points on the season. They're 1 point ahead of Shreveport and 2 points ahead of El Paso in the South Division race, which gets hotter and hotter and tighter as we move closer and closer to the Robertson Cup playoffs. As for Corpus Christi, that season has not gone exactly the way that they wanted it to go. They have a record of 13-22-1-3, 8th place in the South Division, 30 points on the season. But make no mistake, this is a team that can be pesky. The Wranglers saw that last night and the 2 meetings back at home on opening weekends. This is an IceRays team that is not to be taken lightly. They can put up a fight. So let's get to the starting lineups here tonight. We'll start with the Corpus Christi IceRays. They're going to send out their top line to begin the game. Number 6, Michael Valdez at left wing, just playing in his 10th North American Hockey League game with the IceRays here. He is committed to go to Colorado College. He's from Westminster, Colorado, so he'll go home to play his college hockey. Down the middle, Zakhar Polshakov, wearing number 18 for Corpus Christi. He is from Belarus, and he scored a goal last night, the only Corpus Christi goal. Wranglers will have to watch out for him, as he's proven that he can be a dangerous threat, as is the guy to his right. At right wing, it'll be number 11, Anthony Caffarelli. Caffarelli this season has 14 goals and 16 assists for 30 points in 38 games. The 20-year-old from Middleton, Massachusetts, stands at 5'10", 185 pounds. He's one of the IceRays leading scorers coming into tonight's matchup. So the Wranglers will have to find a way to shut him down tonight, just like they did last night. It's also worth mentioning that Morley Phillips and Anthony Caffarelli got into a fight last night, with Phillips knocking Caffarelli's socks off. On defense for Corpus Christi, number 22, Nikita Konyevich, the Ukraine native, will be at left defense for Corpus Christi. To his right, number 7, Ryan Hintz, a native of McHenry, Illinois, has 3 goals and 11 assists on the season. He's been one of the IceRays' better defensemen here so far this season. We talked about him a little bit earlier on. Starting in goal for the second straight night, it'll be number 30, Bryant Marks. The Alaska native is committed to go play at the University of Alaska, Anchorage. He will get the start in net for Corpus Christi with a record of 7-11-0-1 on the season, at 3.47 goals against average, and an .897 save percentage. And for your Amarillo Wranglers, starting is that money line, that top line of number 93, Jack McDonough at left wing, number 4, Ben Ivey down the middle, and to his right, number 6, Jack Ivey. Jack McDonough has been fantastic this season, saw his lengthy point streak snapped last night. It was a 7-game point streak where he had 7 goals and 7 assists in that span. We'll look to start a new one here tonight. McDonough has been excellent over the last couple of weeks, as he has 7 goals and 12 assists in his last 14 games. Ben Ivey has also been great for the Wranglers this season. Wears the C on his sweater and wears it with pride. He's done a great job of leading the Wranglers, not just on the ice, but off the ice as well this season, as Ben has 4 goals and 11 assists in his last 13 games and has 32 points on this season. Jack Ivey to his right is as hot as they come right now. He is on a 8-game goal-scoring streak with 10 goals and 7 assists in that span. Scored the game-winning goal last night. He leads the Wranglers club in that department with 4 game-winning goals on the season. And Ben and Jack Ivey are skating in game number 99 in the North American Hockey League here tonight. So coming up soon is a big milestone game for those two guys. So they're starting forward line for the Wranglers, number 93, Jack McDonough, number 4, Ben Ivey down the middle, and on the right wing, number 6, Jack Ivey. On defense, Nick Troutwine, as steady as they come, wearing number 3 for the Wranglers, stands at 6'3", 210 pounds, the left shot defenseman from Evelyn, Minnesota, was acquired via trade on the 1st of December, and is playing in his 16th game with the Wranglers here tonight. He has 1 goal and 3 assists in his time as a Wrangler. To his right, number 19, Nolan Gagnon. If you look at really any scoring metric for defensemen so far this season around the league, he's right up there at the top of the list. Gagnon this season has 6 goals and 25 assists for 31 points in 38 games on the season. He has 9 multi-point games on the year and is currently on a 4-game point scoring streak where he has 3 goals and 4 assists in that span. So he's been excellent for the Wranglers. He's committed to go play at the University of Alaska, Anchorage. And in goal for the Wranglers, wears number 1 on his jersey. He's number 1 in our hearts. Connor McDonough getting a start for the 2nd straight night. He'll square off again against Bryant Marks. McDonough, standing at 6'5", 210 pounds, catches left. The native of Mendham, New Jersey, made his announcement he's going to go play his college hockey at Lindenwood University this past Wednesday. And he followed that up with a huge victory that broke the Wranglers' single-season wins record for a goaltender. He'll look to pick up win number 20 on the year here tonight. Also have to keep an eye out for that second line for the Wranglers. It'll be number 17, Topi Puknin at left wing. Number 89, Roman Zapp down the middle. And number 27, Connor McNaughton at right wing. Like what that line was able to do last night. Third line, number 44, Trace Day with number 11, Luke Morris, and number 77, Alex Stepanek. Fourth line, 18, Grayson Gerhardt with 21, Morley Phillips, number 9, Jacob Miller. On defense, Martin Skruklitis at 77 will play in his second game as a Wrangler. Kyle DeMarco to his right. Beautiful national anthem done here in Corpus Christi. That kid might be around 10 years old. He did a fantastic job. And I was kind of rushing through those starting lineups. I didn't realize that the national anthem was going to start right then, as it looked like we had still a minute on the clock. But they caught me off guard. And so your third defense pairing, number 8, Bryce Cooper with number 5, Henry McRoberts. Wranglers dressing 7 defensemen here tonight. TJ Ritchie wearing number 25 is that extra defenseman for the Wranglers here this evening. Ryan Anderson and company looking to pick up win number 24 on the season. If they win here tonight, no matter the outcome between El Paso and Shreveport, the Wranglers will head back to the Texas Panhandle, sole possession of that second place spot in the South Division. Now reminder, whoever ends up in the top 2 seeds in the division gets a first round bye, so that could come quite in handy down the stretch come playoff time. Wranglers have their eyes set, though, on that first seed in the South Division. Catch up to the Lone Star Brahmas, who built a pretty solid lead at the beginning of the season. Had a little bit of a drop-off. Very vulnerable right now. The Wranglers, who are surging, look to take advantage of that. Amarillo is 8-1, 0-1 in its last 10 games, and currently on a 4-game win streak. Starting in goal for the Wranglers, Connor McDonough. Record of 19-6-4-2, 2.34 goals against average, a .912 save percentage, and 1 shutout on the year. His opponent, Bryant Marks. As Ben Ivey will lean in to take the draw against Bolshakov. And away we go from American Bank Center. IceRays win the opening draw. Carefully protected behind their own cage, look to survey the scene and decide what their next move will be. That move will be a right wing breakout as Troutline shuts down Valdez along the boards. Daniel banks it off the corner wall for Ben Ivey. He'll charge up ice and get things started offensively for Amarillo. From the red line, he'll wind it in. Marks will slow it down. Play it over to Hintz. He will send it diagonally across for Valdez. Daniel defending him. Valdez drops it off for a shot, and McDonough makes an early save. Connor McDonough didn't see a whole lot of action in the first period last night. Ended up stopping 24 of 25 in the victory. He was sharp when he needed to be. Some big-time saves in the third period helped lift the Wranglers to victory. As for Brian Marks, he'll be looking for a little bit less heavy of a workload here tonight. That last shot for Corpus Christi came from the far side wall and was gobbled up by McDonough. Right off the draw, Corpus Christi takes another shot, goes off the side of the net. Swing it back up to the right point. Hayek is waiting for it. Flings it across. Dovadara sidesteps McNaughton, moves in towards the circle. Can't get a shot away though as the Wranglers bottled him up nicely. Puck goes back out to the neutral zone. Hayek will get things restarted for the IceRays. Kuznetsov enters, finds Sobush. He'll dart towards his left and shoot, and a save made by on that opportunity. 1:04 into the first period. game is still fresh, still new. Fans still filing into their seats here at American Bank Center. There's still time for you to make your pick as who do you think is going to score the Wranglers' first goal of the game? I really liked what Martin Skruklidis was able to do last night offensively. I'm going to pick him as who I think is going to score the Wranglers' first goal of the game. You can make your pick on our YouTube live chat. Head over to our X or Facebook page and make your pick. As Cooper moves in, takes a shot, plugs on it, gets it to Day, screeching off the end wall, bounces out to the far side. Bryce Cooper, former member of the IceRays, played 24 games with Corpus Christi last season. As a shot there by Morris is stopped by Marks. He will get the whistle. Minute and 26 seconds into the contest. Cooper had 1 goal and 1 assist in those 24 games with Corpus Christi. Started the year out with the Colorado Grit, played 1 game there. Now Cooper will be playing in his 19th game as a Wrangler here tonight. Fourth line out there for the Wranglers. Grayson Gerhard will take this draw for the Wranglers and win it. Get it up to the line to Cooper. Goes across for a shot by McRoberts. Wide of the mark. The IceRays will possess the puck. Lift it back out to center. Bounces back to Zaski. Zaski heads up ice. Dishes it towards his right. Fasciano looking to play it forward. He's landed off the back of Gallo. Puck dribbles in towards McDonough. Roberts takes a swipe at it. Perillo on the attack for Corpus Christi. Tries to pry from his grasp. Comes back towards the near side wall. Hintz is slammed up against that wall by big Jacob Miller. Using his big frame there, he's able to peel the puck free and get it out to the neutral zone. There's a pretty big guy standing at 6'4", 220 pounds. Not a guy I'd want to mess with. He's on the forecheck. McDonough gets a steal. He'll move across to Jack Ivey for a shot. And that one is blocked and sent out of play. Klimjevich got a piece of that shot. He's feeling every bit of it right now. Jack Ivey, a guy that takes a lot of shots, leads the team in the shot department this season. Took 6 shots last night. One of them found the back of the net, ended up being the game winner. Straw will be in the far circle to the left of Brian Marks. Jack Ivey will take this draw. Ben Ivey lines up right behind him. And McDonald is in the slot. Cross for Troutwine. A shot wide. Goes off the end wall. Comes to Gagnon. He'll drop it deep for Jack Ivey. It's sandwiched between a couple of IceRays. McDonald trying to pinch and keep it down. Corpus Christi is able to tap it back out to center. Takes a bounce. And Troutwine be the first man on the puck. McDonald in the neutral zone. Finds Gagnon in stride. Across to the left wing for Jack Ivey. Back to Gagnon. Back to Jack Ivey in the middle, and his backhand chance goes wide of the net. McDonald is there for the rebound. Exchanges with Ben Ivey. Back to McDonald. Across for Jack Ivey, and somehow that one stayed out. Unbelievable. Beautiful passing by the Wranglers' first line there. And how did that not go in? Well, if that's a sign of things to come, then the Wranglers are in good shape. As the second line comes out there, Zap will take the draw against Bolshakov. Zap wins it. Left point is Skruklidis. Drop it down below the cage. Naughton is there. Zap steps in, gets the puck in open space. Finds Skruklidis at the near half wall. Buchanan gets it back to Skruklidis at the half wall after the puck shimmied down a little deeper. Skruklidis will pinch behind the net, but he will lose it to Hintz. Marco pressuring, trying to keep the puck in the zone, but the IceRays are able to send it back down. No icing on this play. Corpus Christi will get a change. Skruklidis, the Latvian defenseman, wearing number 77 and playing just in his second game as a Wrangler here. Move it out to the Wrangler blue line. Bodies converge on that puck. And out of all of that, Corpus Christi is offside with 16:05 to go in the first period. Wranglers get some fresh bodies out there. Third line steps on. Luke Morris, one of those guys that seems like he can do it all. He can score, he can pass the puck, can also get into fights. He's the jack of all trades, and he'll take this draw here. He's been really good in the face-off circle this season, above the average win rate, although that one doesn't go his way. Corpus Christi will possess. Govadaris finds Kemp to the left wing. Sobush drops it down deep. Kemp will give chase and backhand it to the near corner for Kuznetsov. Slides it behind McDonough. Up to the left point, Govadaris at the line, getting mauled by Stepanek, flings it off the end wall. Bound to Kuznetsov, centering feed, goes through a cluster of bodies. Picked up by Stepanek. He charges up ice. Alex Stepanek drops it back for a trailer. But unfortunately for the Wranglers, they're offside on that play. 4:30 into the first period. It seems like this game is a much different flow compared to what we saw last night. It seemed like on Friday night's game, we didn't see a lot of whistles early on. Opposite case here. A couple of stoppages to begin tonight's action. Morley Phillips will take this draw here for Amarillo against Dylan Jensen. Phillips got in a fight last night. He's also been on a hot scoring streak as of late. He's got 3 goals in his last 5 games. Here's Phillips from center, loses the puck though, as Borgo centers it. Gagnon's there defensively. Wranglers looking to escape danger, but Corpus will possess. Jensen, the backhanded up to the line, and pressuring was Gerhardt, who forced the IceRays back out to the neutral zone. McDonough out to play it. Wranglers a couple of quick passes in towards the near side wall as Gerhardt find Phillips moving up ice. Miller down the left wing will shoot, and it goes off a stick and out of play. Good defensive play by Fasciano of Corpus Christi to deflect that puck into the protective netting. It's a scoreless game, 5:03 into the first period here in Corpus Christi. We'll be back in just a moment on the Wranglers Hockey Network on NATV and YouTube.
This is Topi Puikkonen and you are listening to Wranglers Hockey on YouTube.
Welcome back to American Bank Center. Wranglers in the attacking zone. First line out there, Ben Ivey will take the draw. Their last shift was very, very good. Some perfect passing, just could not finish the job. We'll see if they can get it done here. Is off the draw. Corpus Christi able to whack it out of their own zone. Takes a hop and goes deep into Wrangler territory. Chasing after it is Caffarelli. Looks like Kyle DeMarco beat him out to the puck. And it'll be an icing on Corpus Christi. So another offensive zone draw for the Wranglers coming here. Looks like that same line is going to stay out there for the Wranglers. Looks like this time the draw is going to be in the far circle to the left of Marks. Once again, Ben Ivey will take it, lining up right behind him, Jack Ivey. Got McDonald in the slot. Duplitis on DeMarco on the blue line. Play goes into the far corner. IceRays able to move back out to the neutral zone. Konjevich darts towards his right, gets shut down by Duplitis nicely. Wranglers will turn it back up ice. Kyle DeMarco, the Michigan man, plays it off the far wall for McDonald. He'll lift it into the air to Marks. Gets a paddle on it, sees Jack Ivey lurking in the area, decides not to test his luck there. Covers up the puck with 14:26 to go in the first period. Both teams getting a line change for the Wranglers. That second line comes on. Topi Puikkonen and Roman Zapp are both going to be headed to the Top Prospect Showcase in Pittsburgh. In just a couple weeks, it's fast approaching. Kyle DeMarco will also go for the Wranglers. Connor McDonough was going to go, but since he committed to Lindenwood, he won't. Off the draw, McDonough takes a shot. It's blocked by Sobush. Wranglers drop it down deeper. Sputnik trying to twist away from Hayek. Gets the puck on his forecheck and finds Zapp. Across, Troutwine, a shot, and a save made by Marks. The crowd cheers in approval. It's a nice spot down here in Corpus Christi. American Bank Center, really nice venue. It's kind of a shame that the Wranglers only make one trip down to Corpus Christi here this season. These two teams played against each other 8 times last season, only 4 this season. You got to think that has something to do with the arrival of the Colorado Grit, who the Wranglers play 12 times this season. They're on the far circle. Zapp will win it. Wranglers race after it. McNaughton's able to get a handle on it. It is back out to the neutral zone. Ritchie will wind it in. Takes a funny hop off a stanchion. Hayek able to possess for Corpus Christi, but a quick turnover. Zapp shoots and a save made. Rebound chance. Can't be stuffed home. As Pukkanen was on the doorstep and Marks got a pad on it. On the far wing, it's Zapp getting stymied by Hayek. Holding it in is Troutwine. Tries to get it back to Zapp. The IceRays are able to intercept, get it back out to the neutral zone. Zapp quickly turns up ice for McNaughton. Drops it off for Pukkanen. Now Zapp down the left wing. Will shoot. Save made by Marks. Puck is free. And the IceRays able to locate it, get it up to the right point, but not out. A shot there by McRoberts goes wide. Cooper trying to pitch, keep it in, will be successful in doing so. Goes all the way around to the far side. IceRays are able to get the puck cleanly. The Wranglers get a partial change. Good work by that second line for the Wranglers. Good scoring opportunities on that last shift. IceRays dump it in. Bryce Cooper, the former IceRay, is there. Will handle it. Finds Stepanek at the far half wall. IceRays pressuring on the forecheck, forces him to find McRoberts below the Wrangler goal line. Roberts plays it towards the far side. Stepanek gets sandwiched by a couple IceRays. Turn towards the right wing. There's Borgo. Circles around the net, backhands it up top. Back to Borgo. Towards the middle, Wranglers get a defensive stick on the puck. Send it towards the far wall once more. Centering feed, flagged out of the air by Trace Day. In the right place at the right time. We'll skate down the Wrangler zone. Find Luke Morris on the opposing wing. 12:24 to go in the first period. Laid offside on Corpus Christi. Down the left wing goes Luke Morris. Dances his way into the attacking zone. Tries to take a shot. That is blocked. IceRays quickly move down the left wing. Gallo trying to do it all on his own. Didn't realize the rest of his line mates had already gone off for a change. Down the left wing, Gerhard will enter. Bank it off the end wall. Goes to the opposite corner. Miller takes a spill. Courtesy of Konjevich. Wranglers go deep, please, with a shot and it deflects off the post. Just inches away from getting the first goal of the game. Play goes all the way back into the Wranglers zone. Completus being hounded by Gallo, who's just now getting off. A good amount of time after the rest of his line mates had already gone off. Wranglers dump in the puck. Now they will get a wholesale change. First line out there for Amarillo. Down the right wing goes Carter Cranky. Steps into the Wrangler zone. It gets shut down by Troutwine. Dumps him down to his keister. Wranglers turn the puck over. Govadaris with a shot and a glove save by McDonough. 11:18 to go in the first period. Wranglers lead the shot count 5-3. This draw will be to the left of McDonough. Near circle of the Wranglers zone as you see it on NATV. We'll try and paint a picture for you here on our YouTube audio feed. Looks like they changed their mind. It's going to be to his right, far circle of the Wranglers zone. So go figure, just when I say something, they do the exact opposite. Off the draw, IceRays win it. Left circle shot and a save made by McDonough again. Stops the clock with 11:15 to go in the first period. McDonough seems to be one of those goaltenders where gets a lot of reps early on, really settles into the game. He's tough to beat down the stretch. Seems to catch fire early on. A little bit of a hold-up here. 3-man officiating crew here tonight. 2 linesmen, 1 official. IceRays win the draw. Shot is blocked. Zaski is taking that shot there. Puck squeaks out from behind the Wranglers net, and turning up ice is Jack Ivey. Rumbles into the attacking zone, chips it down deep. Gagnon giving chase. Don exchanges with McDonough. They bank it off the wall. Jack Ivey lurking in the vicinity. He's able to possess, tries to center a pass. It's off a body. Caffarelli will help it back out to center. Not before taking a big hit from the Wranglers. Down the right wing, Valdez shoots and is blocked by Troutwine. Then Ivey will steal the puck. Gagnon finds McDonough up ahead. Glances off his stick. IceRays slap it back out to the red line. Gagnon will backpedal and the Wranglers will possess. 10:26 to go in the first period. Left wing, Valdez will dump it in. Go off for a change. McDonough out to play it. Finds Truklitis on the left wing. Truklitis will send it diagonally to the opposite corner. Ivey pick it up for Corpus Christi, bank it off the wall, and turn it over to Zap. Zap gets it up to the right point. For DeMarco, looking to go across from Truklitis. The pass was a little off the mark, forces the Wranglers back out to center. The Latvian will dump it in. Hicks will play it for Corpus Christi. So Bush unable to get out of his own zone. IceRays will try again on the opposite wing. Kuznetsov plays it to the neutral zone. Kuznetsov, son of a former NHLer. His dad was drafted by the Tampa Bay Lightning in the 6th round many years back. As he looks to try and make it to the show. Roberts will flip it up into the air. Goes out of play. Some fans going to come away with a souvenir with 9:28 to go in the first period. Shot count is 5-4 in favor of the Wranglers. Looks like the IceRays have come up with a much better defensive plan tonight as opposed to what they did last night. The Wranglers put up 48 shots on goal. I'm sure Bryant Marks appreciates that very much. The draw will be to the right of McDonough. Zap will take it and win it. Roberts gets pressed up against the corner wall. Will Reardon is there. Turns and shoots, flings it off the side of the net, bounces back to the corner. Reardon fires another shot. It's blocked. Jensen on the rebound, looks to get it up top. Wranglers get in the way of that opportunity. Trace Day knock it back out to the neutral zone. Move into attacking territory. Marks will shovel the puck towards the near corner. IceRays are able to skate away from there. Move back out to center ice. Jensen gets his pocket picked by Morris. Looks like the IceRays are offside as Matthew Borgo took a spill. With 8:49 to go in the first period. Trace Day is one of those guys where seems like the more and more games that he plays, the more confidence he gets. It's been excellent for the Wranglers this season. Really like what he's been able to do. Still a scoreless game here at American Bank Center. Stick around and see who scores first. We come back in 1 minute on the Wranglers Hockey Network on NATV and YouTube. Scoreless game here at American Bank Center. Wranglers looking to get on the board first here tonight. The Wranglers, when they score first, have a record of 13-1-1 on the season. Although when the opposition scores first, not too bad, 10-9-4-2. But I think if the Wranglers had it their way, they want to get on the board first and play with the lead. Neutral zone draw here. Luke Morris is going to take it. Stepanek to his right, Day to his left. Defensively, Troutwine and Gagnon way behind him. Wranglers wins the draw. Wranglers go D-to-D. Troutwine will bank it off the near wall into the IceRays zone. Big hit by Gagnon there on Borgo. Day will steal, cut towards the middle. Day shoots, and a pad save by Marks denies him the goal. Centering feed is broken up by Corpus Christi. Comes back out to center with Troutwine. Knock it in deep. Looks like we get a stoppage with 8:24 to go in the first period. That puck might have popped out of play either in the IceRays bench. Yeah, it looks like that's where it went out. So it'll be a neutral zone draw right in front of that bench. Fourth line out there for the Wranglers. Phillips will take the draw against Cranky. Carter Cranky started the season with the Bismarck Bobcats. He's now wearing an IceRay uniform. It's Corpus Christi. We'll see Fasciano play quickly to the neutral zone. IceRays look to set up shop in the Wrangler zone as they play it down deep. McDonough has none of that, sends it out to the neutral zone by playing the puck. Down the left wing goes Gerhardt. He'll shoot, and a save made by Marks. Wranglers holding in at the right point. Shot by DeMarco. Hits a man and goes to the far circle. Meanwhile, looks like Gerhardt tumbled into Marks, who took offense to that, gave him a couple shots in the back. And now we get a cluster by the Corpus Christi netminder. 7:54 to go in the first period. We have not had a penalty so far here tonight. In last night's game, we only saw 2 penalties in the first period. One on both sides. Give us 1 minute of Wrangler power playing time, and then some 4-on-4 time, and about a minute Corpus Christi on the power play. Nobody capitalized on those chances, though. We'll stay 5-on-5 here. Neutral zone draw will be won by the IceRays. Valdez does a couple moves in the neutral zone. Banks it off the near wall. Centers and shoots. A save made by McDonough. Had to be on high alert to make that save. Rebound comes to McDonald. McRoberts moving up ice. Jack Ivey over the attacking line, drops it off for Ben Ivey, and his shot just couldn't get enough steam on it. It's a defensive stick there to break it up with Zakhar Polshikov. Ben Ivey on the forecheck, finds McDonald. Down the right wing, centers it. Jack Ivey looks to get a backhand shot. Didn't get it towards Marks. Another defensive stick breaks up that opportunity. Hintz will play it to the left wing. Valdez. Dump it in. Goes by McDonough, who takes a spill trying to play the puck. Luckily for him, Troutwine was there. Wranglers escape any danger. Gagnon in open space. Enters the attacking zone. He'll shoot. Save made by Marks. Rebound goes to the left side. Zapp will hammer it down low for McNaughton. Lays it up to Gagnon. Goes D to Troutwine. They're cycling the puck here in the attacking zone. It'll roll in on Marks. He will cover it up with 6:40 to go in the first period. What the Wranglers were able to do on that last shift, cycling the puck around in the Corpus Christi zone. Just looked like they didn't have that shooting angle that they wanted. As a result, the puck ends up rolling in on Marks. Sets up this face-off here to his right. Zapp will take it. Corpus Christi will win it. Moves towards the corner. Here's Netsov. Send it towards the left wing. He's looking for Sobush. Marco will be the first man on it. He'll bank it off the wall for Kuklidis. Ahead is McNaughton. Backs it over the attacking line for Zapp. Back to McNaughton. He'll shoot, and it goes wide in the net. The left point Kuklidis. Can't hold the puck in. IceRays turned up ice. It's Kuznetsov. Tries to do a little toe drag, and McNaughton gets in the way of it. Kukanen turns up ice. Rushes down the right wing. Gets divorced from the puck. English try and get it back. IceRays able to knock it down deep in their own zone and possess. They'll send it towards the neutral zone. It goes off the stick and on McDonough. Play the puck to TJ Ritchie. Poland, Ohio native will move down the left wing. Stepanek reaching out ahead of him. IceRays able to disrupt that opportunity. Kukanen was forced to just dump it in as he